The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 2, Chapter 25, Gift of Life. Oh, that's probably the egg. Now then, what's next? I remember the leftover potions from the wave. Even though I had them prepared beforehand, I never used them in the end. It might be better just to sell them at a medicine shop. To a medicine shop. Let's go to the medicine shop and then the blacksmith. Now, Fumi-sama, we won't be receiving any more aid, so we should be more careful with our money. We should refrain from what we've been doing up until now. Understood. Right now, we'll be fine with our current equipment. Let's consider buying them only when we really need them. That is a good idea. However, we only have cheap goods compared to the equipment of other heroes. I think it would be a good idea to get Raphtalia a better weapon when we start fighting stronger enemies. It has only been a few days since we got our new weapons. Imagine what Oyaji would think. Yeah. The Oyaji from the weapon shop has given us various services. Although he allows us to trade in our equipment, we won't be able to afford better gears with our current funds. Alright, let's save up then. Yes. Well, it isn't a bad idea to be frugal with your money. Then, let's go to the medicine shop. And so, we went to the medicine shop. The owner had a friendly smile when he saw us. What's going on? Normally, he has a sour look in his face when he sees us, so seeing him with a smile sent a shiver down my spine. Nothing much. I just wanted to thank you if you came. Huh? We were both confused. We are, whatever. I heard that you guys saved my relatives in Ryudo village. They told me to help you out if possible. Oh, I see. When the wave ended, everyone from Ryudo village got together to thank us. It seems like his relatives were among them. So, thank you for that. The owner shop retrieved a book from the closet and handed it to me. What's this? You've been making beginner-level medicines, so this book has a bunch of recipes for mid-level medicines. This will be a good time for you to try them out. I gently opened the book of mid-level recipes. The binding is in bad shape, and the letters are printed clearly. But the letters. Yep, can't read it. Thanks. I'll try them out. I should show him some gratitude for helping us out. Recipes for medicines with higher sale value should probably be found in here. I'm happy to hear that. I felt pressure because I might not be able to answer his goodwill. I've already gave up on reading the language of this world, but it might be a good idea to learn. The owner of the magic shop also tells you to drop by. Magic shop? Now, Fumi-sama, it's the shop that sells magic books. Oh, I see. Just buy a magic book that teaches you the language. If he fucking does that. I thought it was just a bookstore, but now that I think about it, they had things like crystal balls at the back. Where is that? The big store along the main road. How would he seen the back of it if he doesn't even know where it is? Ah, one of the biggest bookstores in town. So, how may I help you today? I sold my potions for higher than the usual amount. I also bought new tools using that money before heading to the magic shop. Oh, you're the shield hero. You've been a great help to my grandchildren. I have no idea who she's talking about, but it's probably someone from the village. The old lady at the magic shop politely greeted us. The old lady was a bit plump and wore witch-like clothing. So what do you need? I looked around the magic shop that I thought was just a bookstore. There are rows of stale books and lots of crystals placed behind the counter. Along with stuff like staffs, it's definitely felt like a magic shop. Anyways, how do you use magic in this world? Is that young lady over there your companion? Ah, I nodded at Raphtalia. Please wait a moment. The old lady said and retrieved a crystal ball from behind the counter. Then she began to chant some sort of spell. Okay, now then, Shield Hero-sama, can you take a look at the crystal ball? Ah, sure. What's going on? Is what I thought as I gazed into the crystal ball. It's shining a bit, and I didn't notice anything else. It seems that Shield Hero-sama is suitable for support and healing magic. I'm suited for magic? Hurry up and teach me then. Well, I can't really complain, since I wouldn't understand. Next is the young lady here. Ah, okay. I step to the side as Raphtalia looks into the crystal ball next. As expected, the young lady of the raccoon race is suited for light and dark magic. As expected? As in that's normal? Yes, her race is skilled at illusions using light distortion and darkness concealment. I see. So the raccoon race is similar to tanukis. It seems that even in Japan, tanukis are a sort of creature that can transform into humans. So what now? Here, just something from this old lady at this magic shop. Just something from this old lady. The old lady hands us 3 books. Books again! Even though I said I can't read, why are you also giving us books? I actually wanted to give you a crystal ball, but this old lady's livelihood would be endangered if I did. What do you mean? Doesn't Shield Hero-sama know that you can learn a spell by releasing compatible magic from a crystal ball? What? That means I can use magic even though I can't read? The country recently made a large order of crystal balls for the heroes. A lot of them were delivered. Does Shield Hero-sama not know? I had no idea. Because of that trash king, they were probably given to the other heroes. Jeez, they left me out to die. Although magic books are a bother, one could learn 10 spells in a single month with dedicated studying. So 1 spell with the crystal ball and around 3 spells per magic book. though I still can't read it. No, since she said a month, maybe there's something more to it. My apologies. No, these magic books are more than enough. Raftalia answers while smiling. I nod along. So how much magic will we be able to use? These are all beginner level. For higher level, please buy them. It is a shop, so we shouldn't be ungrateful since she is hurting her own business by giving these books away. Thank you. It was hard to express, but we accepted the magic books from her. I let out a sigh. I don't really like studying. What could someone with low grades like me do with these? Fine, I'll definitely decipher the recipes and spells in these books, is what I want to say. I kind of wish my shield had a written language translation ability. There's a high chance that my shield has recipes for various medicines. I should be able to use them if I try. However, I would wonder which option would be better, spending the effort to search through the branches of my shield or learning the language to understand the medicine recipes from the books. With the latter, I would have to deal with costs and other problems. Still, just thinking about the possibility of my shield having a way to translate this world's written language makes me lose my willpower. Let's learn magic together, Raftalia happily says to me. But I can't read the language of this world. That's why we should learn it together. Well, I guess that's fine. Well, it doesn't hurt to study while making medicine. Anyways, when is the next wave? One moment. I look at the icon in the corner of my vision and check the menu for the next scheduled wave. Next, 45 days and 14 hours. In 45 days. Wasn't it every month? Well, looking back, it has been around 2 months since I was summoned here. In that case, maybe the time limit was longer this time around. It had only been a few days between Raftalia becoming a slave and then meeting me. A month is a long time then. Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah. Well, having a lot of time is also good. It's possible that there isn't much we can accomplish in that period. For now, we have finished all we needed to do here. Have we finished, right? We have reapplied the curse and sold the medicines. We've also received the books. I think that's it. Raftalia confirms. Since coming back... Oh, there it is. Since coming back here because we forgot something would be a waste of time. Let's get some food and then grind some levels afterwards. Okay, today's breakfast surprised me, because my sense of taste is returned. I can now say that something tastes delicious. Requirement for Mortar Shield has been unsealed. Requirements for Beaker Shield has been unsealed. Requirements for Yagan Shield has been unsealed. Mortar Shield, equipment bonus, novice mixing, unmastered. Beaker Shield, equipment bonus, liquid solutions bonus, unmastered. Yagan Shield, equipment bonus, gathering skill 2, unmastered. After eating, we left the town and headed in the direction of Ryudo Village. Nearby is a place with a moderate amount of monsters. I don't know the grinding spots of the other heroes, because the only way to find these spots is either by asking the locals or searching for them yourself. Finding a decent hunting spot just from looking at a map is pretty difficult, enough to be called a challenge. Although it's not like we're competing, it's slightly frustrating to fall behind the other heroes. It's just that fighting new monsters and letting my shield evolve doesn't sound too bad. While I've left out many details, a lot of shields have been unlocked. Although my abilities have risen, this is also a small problem on its own. Because of my shield, my defense has increased a lot. My other stats, such as agility, stamina, magic power, and SP, have all risen. Everything other than my attack, for some reason, during the last wave I didn't really receive any injuries, while we were en route. By the way, can I absorb any monsters from the wave? I completely forgot about it after returning from the invasion, but I want to see if my shield will react to them. So near Ryudo Village, we found mob corpses from the wave. Requirements for Netherworld Locust Shield has been unsealed. Requirement for Netherworld Bee Shield has been unsealed. Requirement for Netherworld Corpse Shield Demon... Yikes. Requirement for Netherworld Corpse Eater Demon Shield has been unsealed. Netherworld Locust Shield, equipment bonus, defense plus 6, unmastered. Netherworld Bee Shield, equipment bonus, agility plus 6, unmastered. Netherworld Corpse Eater Demon Shield, equipment bonus, decay prevention, small, unmastered. Next, I checked to see if any other shields would be unlocked from these. However, the requirements for the shield series were not fulfilled, and only one of them was unsealed. Requirements for the Bee Needle Shield has been unsealed. Bee Needle Shield. Equipment bonus, attack plus 1, unmastered. Special effect, Shield of Needles, small, bees, poison, paralysis. With this, we continue onward. The villagers are in the middle of disposing the Chimera corpse. Sup? Shield Hero-sama. Because of our efforts the other day, the villagers warmly welcome us. Is that the boss of the wave? I grumble while looking at the Chimera corpse. I closely look at the thing called a Chimera, but for some reason, it doesn't quite look like the monsters in this world. Maybe it's the color or something, but I can't pinpoint why. What a fearsome thing. Yeah, the villagers and I agree. I wonder if the other heroes or Knight Brigade already harvested it. What's left of the meat and fur are carved up. Can I take some of it as well? Please go ahead. We're having trouble disposing of it anyways. Do you need us to help the process and prepare for the parts? prepare the parts. That doesn't sound too bad, but there doesn't seem to be much I can use. The fur is carved up, so isn't possible for making something like armor. So all that are left are the meat and bones and the snake tail. The heads that would have been removed and taken. The head would have been removed. Looking at it, it seems that it had 3 heads. Well, whatever. Raphtalia and I cut apart the corpse and let my shield absorb the pieces. Requirement for Chimera meat shield has been unsealed. Requirement for Chimera bone shield has been unsealed. Requirement for Chimera leather shield has been unsealed. Requirements for Chimera viper shield has been unsealed. Chimera meat shield, equipment bonus, cooking skill +1, unmastered. Chimera bone shield, equipment bonus, darkness resistance, intermediate, unmastered. Chimera leather shield, equipment bonus, defense +10, unmastered. Chimera viper shield, equipment bonus, chain shield, skill, antidote mixing +1, poison resistance, intermediate, unmastered. Special effect, poisonous snake fang, intermediate, hook. The last one seemed to come with a lot of useful bonuses. The defense increase was pretty high too. However, using the shield requires a high level and unlocking more of the Chimera series. It should be fine to do this later, but there's a big chance it could be important for the next wave. What about the rest? Asked the villagers. We were going to bury it anyway, so take whatever you need. Okay. Although it's a bit of a waste, all that's left are mostly just meat and bones. I guess we could hold on to the bones, but I think we're going to use the meat for jerky. There's no way it would be edible, though. So it's like that. I feel like it could be used for ingredients in some magic potions, but I'm not sure if anyone would ever buy it. Plus, it'd be bad if the remains went rotten. It would also be scary if it somehow regenerated from not being preserved properly. About the bones, I think they should be fine. However, even then we should probably be careful. Then I'll take as much as possible. But it will be quite heavy. Can I have the village look after the rest? If Shield Hero-sama asks, just take the meat and dry it, but leave a bit and see if there's anyone who would want to buy some. That should help with the reconstruction. There should be people who would buy the meat of the wave monsters in order to research it. Yes, there should be. The villagers seem to be interested in the reconstruction fund, so they accept my suggestion. I deal with the innards and others easily decayed parts by absorbing them into my shield. The sun has set by the time we finally reach Ryudo village. The village was half destroyed, but the survivors all stayed together in the remaining intact houses. We received a room inside the safe inn and quietly spent the rest of the day resting. Although I do want to help out with the reconstruction, we don't have the luxury to worry about others right now. Today we were taken care of by the people of the Ryudo village. They were grateful for our help with the Chimera parts, but for us to receive a free meal and room might have been overdoing it. You're right, but it would be great if we could do something that would be mutually beneficial. A villager who could read and write had provided us with a chart of this world's alphabet. In other words, the hiragana table, or the alphabet table in English. Afterwards, since Raphtalia could read it a bit, I had her point out characters and teach me the pronunciation until I slowly deciphered the table. With this, maybe even words can be formed by figuring it all out, but will be difficult. For now, I don't need to rush learning the letters. In between making medicines, I work hard at memorizing the characters. Yay, he's learning a language. What was the gift of life? That was the title, right? What happened in this chapter? I don't really remember.